Baker. No doubt you'll recognise me from YouTube, where I'm often vain. This is an answer to a few emails that I've had regarding my guitar collection. I'm going to walk you through them now, because I've got them all in the same room for the first time in over a year, including one new edition, which is beautiful. And everyone's probably looking at me through the window when I'm videoing this, so I don't care. Here we go. This is a Fender semi-acoustic. Absolutely beautiful. Use it many times live. A nice Fishman pickup in it. That is the best acoustic I own. I had that for a few years. I actually bought it for my mum, but I sort of commandeered it a few years back. This is called Lenny. They all have to have a name. Everyone. This says Squire, but it's actually a Fender body. It's a Fender body with a Squire neck. Work that one out. I wanted maple on a Fender. What are you going to do? This is Duncan Design pickups. I've used this guitar many times live as well. Everything from blues to jazz to black metal. Seriously, look on my page. You'll find links to it. Dirge in Extremis. Did 4 gigs with them live with this guitar. Bang. Lovely instrument. Very loud. Most versatile guitar I've got, actually. Anyway, that one's called Rory. RW, cheapest chips make. That is an old, I think it's 1980s or something that was made. Just regular acoustic, use it a couple of times live, bust with it, made a few quid with it. That's called Really Witty. That was given to me, that one for free. This is a gorgeous Mexican Fender Stratocaster, which I bought a couple of months back. I haven't christened it live yet, but that will be changing soon, I reckon. This is one of the nicest guitars I've ever played. It has the nicest neck I own anyway. And this one is called Minion. Moridaria. Never heard of them. Neither have I. Although, this one's from 1974, as you can see. This was made in Japan, and it's been in our family for a long time, probably since it was nearly new. My dad bought it, then my mum took it, and then I learned my first few chords on that guitar, believe it or not. Never used it live, but what are you going to do? It's a nice one. We actually had to reattach the bridge or the neck to that one. So look at that. They're actually screws. Idiots. This is an Ibanez RG320 FM. I'm not sure when exactly it was made, 90 somewhere. I bought this second hand when I was about 18, something like that. It's a gorgeous instrument. Very thin neck and a very thin body. So it's kind of a thin tone, but I have it stepped down to drop C at the moment. 11s on it. These pickups are stocks, they're them Infinity ones, but they're very high output. This one here, I had to lower right flush with the wood because I was using that to record the last Spirits of Malice album. All the lead tracks are done with that on this guitar. That one is just called by the way, this one is called Lucy. Honer, yes, we all have them. This was actually given to us by a priest, believe it or not. It's just a stock acoustic guitar. I've used it a couple of times. Probably seen it on a couple of videos. You definitely heard it. Not very good for lead work, but great for chords. It's got very high action on it. There's much I can do about it because the truss rod's a bit shit in it. But what are you going to do? That one's called Frankie. We'll come back to this one in a minute. This is a lovely old, nearly 100-year-old piece of wood from Valencia in Spain. That's been in our family for many decades. Believe it or not, they're dart holes. It was badly mistreated before I got hold of it. Although it was rebuilt by an old man years and years ago called John Hogan. So that one is called John Hogan. This here is a fucking disgrace. I got this from a mate of mine in a pub, right, where he says he found it in a skip. Right, it's PS37. It's been cracked. It's been bits lopped off it and bodged back on. All these fucking screws. Look at that crack goes right through there. Look at that. All gone. It wasn't working. There wasn't a bit of electrics in it at all. I had to rewire everything. I rebuilt the bridge. I put the fretboard back on the neck. Had to redo the neck there completely, although it's still cracked there. Had to rebuild the nut, the whole lot. But I used it on the second Spirits of Malice album. That is called Beelzebub. Still a travesty though. This one is called Luciano. This is my first full-size classical guitar, and I've still got it. It's an Encore. Everyone owns an Encore once in their life, and I still own mine. I don't like throwing guitars away. A little bit dusty because it's been living in a wardrobe for a while, but oh well, what are you going to do? That one got me my first few grades, that one. Boom. This one is a Washburn. It is a WG587V. It's a 7-string. It is the loudest instrument I own. It is fucking mental, this guitar, to be honest. I had to rebuild this bridge. That was the only thing I had to do with it, and I had to do a bit of fettling with the wiring in this one as well. But the good thing about this one is with the coil tap, actually tapped already, splits these into singles, and also when you put this into the mid position, you use these and not this. That's kind of nice. So it is quite versatile, if not a little bit hard to navigate around, because I'm not really a 7-string player. But that's called Hedgehog, because I used to own a Hedgehog. No, we really did, a Hedgehog, seriously. Anyway, this is an Admira solid top classical guitar. This is my most recent classical guitar, well used as you can see, and I've got to admit, not very well cared for, because that's been in the same wardrobe as this one, hence the dust. This one got me my last grade. Actually, it's a lovely guitar, really. You've heard this on many a recording online, and I'm going to get back doing it, a bit more acoustic stuff very, very soon. This is the first. This is called Jose, by the way. This is the first electric I ever bought. It's a legend. Yes, it is a legend. This has got me through gigs. It's done recordings. It's done everything, really. It's hit people. Seriously, it's I got this when I was 13 years of age, just believe it or not. And it still works. It's still there. The neck is well worn, believe it or not. I've actually used this so much that's actually burn marks from my bluesy hands positions that are going up and down the neck all the time. See, whee, Dmeb too. This is, I'll never ever get rid of that, ever. But it sounds great actually. I had to redo this pickup. This is a new pickup. I had to rebuild that one. Anyway, that's called Jimmy, for obvious reasons. This is a Crafter semi-acoustic. Not my favourite acoustic we have. It has a shadow pickup in it, and through the right equipment sounds alright. But it's plastic back. It's not very nice, really. It's there for, it looks cute. And that's called Sunny. So there you go. This is a Jackson King V. I bought this, God, fucking nearly 10 years ago now. It's a absolute beautiful guitar. I got it for a steal. They didn't know what they were selling. It has done many gigs, many recordings. This has been on every Spirits of Malice recording, this one. It has just Jackson stock pickups, but this one, I don't know what it is. There's something behind there with magic in it that makes it incredibly loud. Bit uncontrollable at times, but it is beautiful. I used that for the first few Belt Buckle Overdrive gigs. And I needed a backup guitar, you see. So this one is called Narcissus, hence it's called black, and it's slightly garish. But I wanted a backup guitar, so I bought this baby here. It's an LTD Viper 256. I wanted an SG, you see, but I didn't want a Gibson, because I've never been a Gibson fan. Just me, sorry about that, Fenders, giveaway. But anyway, this here is a lovely instrument. I only got it last week. It is beautiful. It sings, this guitar does, it really does sing. These pickups are beautiful high output, very simple controls. None of that 2-volume, 2-tone bollocks. This is just very simple. It is a good stock guitar, and it is now taken over as guitar number 1 for live from the Jackson. Mostly because of its bridge, nice there, and also the tuners are locking, which is kind of handy. But it's just gorgeous, isn't it? So that's all of them, really. As you can see, I've got a bit of an obsession, which has been going on for many years. But do it that way. I could be doing drugs, couldn't I? So what are you going to do? But thanks for watching all my videos, and thanks for taking the time to actually contact me when I was offline for a long time. Actually meant a lot, and it took a lot of nerve for me to start recording again. And it took a lot of nerve for me to actually say yes to playing live again. And yous all helped, all of the faithful people that have actually been contacting me over the years. So thank you very much. I'm forever in your debt, and we shall meet again online, where I shall be vain again.